It's coming up on 2 weeks since Viking star receiver Jordan Addison was arrested for alleged DUI in Los Angeles. And today, the Vikings were back at training camp, back at practice, and Addison addressed the media for the first time since his arrest. And he started off, of course, with the perfunctory, can't talk about the situation on counsel from my lawyer, which is standard, part and parcel while this legal process plays out. But he was contrite. He owned up to the situation, and he didn't make any excuses. There's no dog involved this time, and he admitted that he made mistakes, and you could tell, he sincerely feels horrible about the situation, and he's looking to make it right and get better and try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So I think that without speaking specifically on the situation, he basically told us everything about the situation. So, and also, Jordan Addison here pictured with the great Mark Craig, Star Tribune, as well as Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who's not Kroger. So this is from Seifert's write-up over at ESPN. Quote, "I was surprised by the support I received," Addison said following the Vikings' first practice training camp. "I didn't think it was going to be how it was, but it was really important. I was in a dark place. I was feeling down, and they really uplifted me to come out here and just perform at a high level still. So through everything that's going on, I'm going to put it behind me, and I'm still going to perform at a high level, come out here and give the fans what they pay for." And yeah, Addison did say, too, that a lot of teammates reached out. They were hard on him, but they also lifted him up, which I think is fits with what the Vikings culture is, where leadership made it very clear that what he did was alleged is unacceptable, but also they didn't just completely toss a kid to the curb, right? So I think that there's a good balance there, and there is a dichotomy there with the Vikings. Addison continuing at the bottom. Addison could face discipline from the NFL depending on the outcome of the legal process. Also could face discipline from the Vikings. Quote, "Whatever's out there for me," he said, "whatever comes with it, I'll own up to everything. I feel like anything that comes my way is meant to happen or is deserved." So again, that's taking full ownership of the situation. No excuses, nothing like that. Receiver Justin Jefferson, Adidas's are on sale, by the way. Receiver Justin Jefferson was among the teammates who have offered Addison support in his return, saying Wednesday, quote, "I'm always going to be that person that he can lean on," end quote. And this is a good test for the Vikings' young leadership, and specifically, Justin Jefferson, team captain, got the contract, face of the franchise now, and also in that same receiver room with Addison. And he and Addison can form the best wide receiver duo in the league, but Addison does have to stay on the field. Addison said he's been trying to block the rolled out in the immediate aftermath of the arrest. Quote, "It's a lot on me sometimes when things come out in the media," he said. "A lot of people that's reading it don't really know who I am for real from the incident, so they just judge me off the incidents that's happened. They're not around me every day. They don't know what I do for people outside of football, but that's all it is. It's tough." Asked if he thinks he has an issue that needs to be addressed away from football, Addison said, quote, "I'm just going to keep learning. I'm saying that's all I can do is just learn from my mistakes and keep moving forward. That's what it is." So again, he was contrite about the situation. He did acknowledge that it was a mistake, and he talked about how he's going to be moving forward. So I think that it's a different response from the speeding incident, the reckless driving incident from last off season. So we'll see what happens in the legal process. More details are coming out, and we'll just go from there. But I like the response from the organization, where Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi adofo-mensah spoke on Monday. Teammates were talking about it recently, and also just the the response that they had behind closed doors, where it's very clear that they made it obvious that he made a mistake, and it's not tolerable with the team's culture that has been shifted to, and like I said, they just didn't completely write the kid off, which they're trying to strike a balance here. Fully understand that. So hopefully Addison can truly learn from this and make sure he's not putting himself in these type of situations again, which, like we said before, it could have turned out very differently, both of the incidents. But hopefully he gets right, stays on the field, because he has the talent to be a very, very special player. But he's got to be able to stay on the field. But your thoughts are thoughts. Let us know. Jordan Addison addresses the media for the first time since his DUI arrest. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know what to do. Skull, production value.